Hello and welcome. It is late afternoon on the 6th day of May, 2021. My name is Derek and this is the Money Charts channel. All bets, trades, and amongst each his own risk and their own reward. Going to talk about, technical analysis. I guess I'll put up Cardano for it. Hockey. I've been obviously been playing the fantasy game and have done very, very well. And then the cards issue. I'll show you in the tangible way. And I'm going to talk a little bit about NFTs on the investing side. But before that, I find this very interesting what happened here at 1400 hours Eastern time. Price action on the 15. You can see all these higher highs and higher lows that came into play. And then the last, or the biggest high so far here at around near 2900 Satoshi. Established a support here, and even a little bit in this area, and clear break below it. And then 3 periods thereafter where it was resisting that mark on the 15.5 hour stamp. Let's get back above it. That's where you can draw one of those little boxes. I call it a failed breakdown. Oh, I'm not the one that called it originally that, as I learned it from that name, but you break down from a key support level, you regain back to where you were trading from, which is exactly what it's done, and it's gone back to the upper end of this range. I mean, this could just take it out and keep this trend going, and you establish this low from this low, maybe do the head and shoulders kind of deal. Well, this would be the inverted head and shoulders variety. There's so many different options on a bullish level, but it seems to me that this thing is ready to get going, and the longer term time frames do support upward movement. Yes, it's extended from the 18, but already had a couple correctionary moves within. On the daily, I mean, all this stuff on the 18, and now breakout day 1 and 2, and today's a day where it noticeably got above the resistance, and it's now very close to retracing the previous high, near 10% away. Nice pattern here on the weekly. Key highs and lows. Boom. And then what happened here? Whatever. It's just whatever. It's actually a pretty good sign though. And the monthly, yeah, it's all good. And within this box, I've accumulated what is pretty much unopened hockey cards. Sorted different years in this box. There's the great Bobby Orr, and unfortunately the quality of this picture is not good. But I just quickly took it from my phone, and I mean the blurriness on the upper left, that's Doug Gilmour of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I got 2 of these and I've just ordered 2 more. So I'm going to have 4 of them. Bottom right. Got Alex Ovechkin on it. You can pull Connor McDavid's rookie in there. If you get it perfectly graded from a PSA, it's worth which is Professional Sports Authorities, I think. It's like $5,000. And Connor McDavid's going for 100 points this year in a shortened season. These boxes here in the middle with Connor McDavid on it are from the year after. And you can pull Austin Matthews rookie, which is this guy here. That's about 3,000 and change. I think he's going to break the some interesting records. Maybe somebody else might, but I think he's the best chance of doing it. 100 goals in a season. I wouldn't be surprised if he could also get his first 50 in less than 39 games. And it might have to be 27 or 28 when he does it, but 26, 20, that's the prime ages, I think, for careers. Late 20s into the early 30s. And then when the career's done, it'll have a comma on his goals, meaning over 1,000 of them. So I'll wrap it up, bring back the charts, and put the Tezos one up for now. But the percentage that I've put into those cards is extremely small compared to what I've been making. in so many levels. I mean, cryptocurrencies we'll say as one, but as far as the main one, like the hockey fantasy, I've been able to come to the air ring and pull like 60-70% return on investment playing some of the games. It's kind of sick. And for years, I mean, going back to the start of the millennium, doing the blueprints, drawing up game plans, if you will, and trying to achieve a 30%, if I can get a 20-30% return. I had glimpses and periods of it at different times. Of that, like 20%, that is. Or, I mean, a lot of times playing poker, I never, at least in different times, never was able to calculate that return. But it's one of those amazing situations where I can be able to have like multiple different things to do, different forces of different ways of income, and I've been able to establish fantasy where I'm experienced enough now where I can put a lot less time in it. And today's been a great day because it's 5 o'clock. I've really spent about maybe 10-20 minutes on fantasy today. Not much for me to do right now. I just gotta verify some hockey players before 7, and then I got half hour to an hour's work that I gotta do before 9:30. And that's 4.5 hours until then, so it's easy, and I like it that way. Thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye bye. Oh yeah, by the way, why did I say? Oh, yeah, when you consider investments, I live in the Toronto area, which is why I'm doing things set up. What type of physical, real assets can you are good in the sense? And precious metals, gold, silver, to me are the best. Awesome metal. And then you also can think about your food situation, not only for yourself, but what can you buy and hold and store that can work. So foods, what can I mean? If you're going to plan on holding it for 3 or 5 years, does that food validate itself for that? And then for different things like Pokemon's a big thing. I'm going back again to collectibles, but um, if you know you can find, okay, how am I going to sell it later? To me, I can just throw up a shop at any time. I can sell stuff on eBay or whatever the selling place happens to be. But I feel years moving forward that those sports cards are going to do very well, not for both the short term and the long term. And that short term, over the next 6, 8, 12, 16 months, with the prices I'm paying for it, they'll go up like 20, 60, 80, 200, 300, 400%. And then you're going to have a situation way down the line where those things in 10, 20 years could have some interesting value to it. Thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye bye.